Howdy folks, welcome back to Taheton. We are getting in some hay. If you look there at the mini map, you'll see some little red dots. I've got all the hay bales GPS located so they can't get away. And I've got the first one loaded up, and as you can see, we've got a new trailer. So let me get you caught up. We're in mid-April here, and I did a little bit of house cleaning. I went ahead and sold the two cattleman trailers. I just wasn't happy with the Bale physics. That's pretty much it. It was a little bit of a pain to load them on there, so I went ahead and I've still got the gooseneck trailer. It's just a different mod. It's basically the same trailer, it's just a different mod, and it has auto load capabilities. So at least the first row. So the first row is auto loaded, and then these that are all facing a different direction, I put up there manually with the tractor and strapped them down, and that works pretty well. Works out better than the cattleman. So I did that. Let's see, I took out a little bit of a loan to get the rest of the fields planted. I don't remember what all I covered in the last video. I do have a little bit of a loan. Let's go ahead and trying to see, I forget how. I'm using a mod that does more realistic loans. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna just pay that back because I ended up not needing this after I sold some equipment. So we'll get that paid off. There we go. Paid off loans. So no more debt. And yeah, let's get this offloaded. What else did I sell? I've already forgotten. Maybe it'll come up. Anyway, we're gonna get this unloaded. And this isn't gonna be the most realistic thing in the world. But after struggling with Bale physics, I just can't be bothered. So let's see if we can get backed in here. No, we're gonna have to go. We gotta get the axles a little further forward than that. There we go. Now we'll start getting her angled into the barn. It is hard to go slow. I'm gonna try. We're still just not the right take there. Let me get more ahead. Let me get that trailer starting to angle back a little sooner. There we go. And up the ramp we go. Through the barn doors, and I think we're gonna fit. Oh, I think we're gonna fit. Oh boy. We might not actually fit. Is it gonna fit? Nope. It actually has collision. Alright, well. Looks like we're going to be taking that up there with the tractor. I didn't think that went through. I thought, you know, I don't want to just bring 4 bales back. The trailer and truck can handle it. We're going to have to take that top row off, though. Go ahead and kill those. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that, because I left the tractor down at the field. So, what did I do with my... Here it is. Let's go hop in the side-by-side. Can't see. Tailgate finally saved in an up position, so that's good. So we'll just run over here and grab the tractor. Nobody coming. So you can see we got everything planted. And we're looking pretty good in the crop department. We just have to wait now. So we'll leave the side-by-side here. Up on the old 786. Kind of a cloudy day, but we're not supposed to get any rain, so I'm hoping to get all this hay in without any problems. Surprising is, I guess the grass just never really turns green. It's kind of green, but it's got the heads on it. So even though it's a house yard, it's basically field grass. we got to get lined up here. We don't have a whole lot of room. I might have to rethink this. Zoomed in a bit here. So I want to get the fork lined up, and then we can go stab it. And then we have to play with Bale physics again, which, yeah, this is why I don't like using the Bale physics. Oh, look, it just sucked it on. There we go. It's so funny. I was on, I think it was Reddit the other day, and somebody was talking about Bale physics, and this guy's like, yeah, the Bale physics are perfect in Farm Sim 22. If you don't think the Bale physics work great, then you just don't know how to do it. Okay, Chief. Like, how do you even have a rational discussion with somebody like that? So I didn't respond. So apparently, in real life, hay bales just suck themselves right up onto the forks. Who knew? And they also defy gravity. See, look at that. Yeah, it's working perfectly. There we go. So we're just playing with hay bales today. That's apparently the episode. I thought I was going to just be loading bales. If I get this top row off, I could just back the trailer in there. This is going to be a little tricky because we don't have a whole lot of room here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop off. You drop off this bale spike. There we go. Gives ourselves a little more room. See, we're getting just a little bit of ghosting there, but it's partially due to the exhaust. Pretty happy with the graphics with the FSR3. Okay, now we need it to magically, there we go, just magically pull itself onto the fork. Beautiful. Knock that one sideways because I'm not paying attention. Get this down. There we go. Try just setting her down that way. Beauty. And then they're just stacking themselves up in the back there. Let's see if I can grab this one from an angle, since I kind of messed it up. Okay, so if we get it on the forks and then lift up, it'll just magically put itself on the spike. You know, like real hay bales do. Got most everything washed up, so the tractor's clean again. It's been a while since I was on here, so I honestly forgot everything that I did. I know I sold the cattleman trailers. I want to say I sold something else. I should remember which reverse gear I was in. You know, I think that'll actually fit in there now, so let's just go unload off the trailer. Leave you sitting there. If I'm up here, I can just do boink. I'm really quick on getting those put in. Easy does it. Easy does it. We fit in? Oh yeah, just bumped it a little bit. It's fine. It's a hay bale. It's pliable. Just gonna make sure I don't knock a mirror off here. All right, there we go. Beauty. I was going to go across the road and get those bales, but I think since we've got the tractor over here as well, let's load up and we'll get some of the further away bales. So the little red dots, those are part of the, it's an option in the Easy Depth Controls mod, for those that are wondering. You can mark all the bales on the map. Makes it handy because sometimes they roll away. Do funny things. Yeah, about there ought to do. And let's grab a strap there. Strap there. We'll pretend like those are strapped to the tractor. That closed up. Now, you do have to run the ramps with the mouse on this trailer, which I'm not a big fan of. But the other trailer didn't have auto load support, and I didn't feel like taking the time to add it. I've done quite a bit of modding, so if I had a lot of time, I would probably be going to town, making all kinds of stuff better and different, more suited to how I like it, but I'm trying to avoid having to touch any mods. So I'd rather be playing. Alright, let's go down to this far field. I was mowing, I got a little bit of grass out in the road. Need to get that cleaned up at some point. So we'll go grab these over here. Because I already got those, didn't I? I should probably just unload the tractor here. So I've just got the 2 bales left right here, so kind of a waste, but let's get the tractor offloaded. I can throw those 2 bales on the tractor. I think it'll be easier. Oh, those... Never noticed those power lines before. Easier if I put the ramps down. Oh, I didn't bring my... I'm just messing up all kinds. I didn't bring my rear spike, so I can't grab both the bales. Alright, we'll grab one at a time. Not a biggie. It's a little steep over here, but it's not too bad. I have to just about back into that tree. There we go. Self-loading bales. Now, the nice part about this is I don't have to faff around with trying to get the bale off the forks and getting it to sit still, and it just sits there. All right, let's go grab this other one, and then we'll have all the bales off of this field. It's almost noon, and it's sort of getting dark. I could even turn on the lights. Really cloudy today. When I checked the forecast this morning, though, it wasn't supposed to rain. So I hope that holds true. I mowed all the way around here, then it got a little tight with the trees. So you can see the mower, like, I think changed the ground a little bit. So we'll have to see what that means when it comes to growing. I don't know if it removed a fertilization layer or what exactly it did. See if we can just carry this. You gonna stay on the forks? I think we're good. Trying not to go too fast around those corners. Driving with the keyboard, it's a little jerky. So after I get this hay in, there's not a whole lot to do, I don't think, until we're ready to harvest the wheat. A little later. I'll double check the calendar. So we may be skipping quite a bit of time here on the vlog series. Like in the wintertime, there wasn't a whole lot going on, so didn't really record. Perfect. Yeah, can I get the tractor on there too, if I keep the loader up above? Go ahead and get the bales strapped on so they don't go anywhere. We can head on over to the next area. Oh yeah, no problem. We'll just set that right on the bale. And we are good to go. Sounds like the straps are sneezing. Let me use the cruise. Let me just put that on like 2 miles an hour. Didn't realize how steep it was over here. I was hoping I could kind of just... Oh boy. Back up in there and then around. This might have been a bad idea. Come on, truck. You got this. Maybe. Get you scooched over a little more. There we go. Okay, we need to head over to the back. Is it one? I forget what the name of the field is. 150? Head back in here. I think there's a couple, at least a couple back in here by the little field. Yeah, field 150 is this back one. Alright, slow down there. Easy there, champ. Yeah, it looks like there might be just the one. Get this turned around without getting in the field too much. Like a boss. Alright, go ahead and turn the truck off. Get our tractor loose here. Okay. Oh, farm sim. You're so silly. Okay, let me get the ramp put up. Which, because it's farm sim, we have to have the engine started. Yeah. I'll strap on you guys. Okay, let's go grab this lone bale down here. So maybe not the most exciting episode, but, you know, it's worked. It's got to be done. And a few of you will enjoy it. That's all that matters. Can't get to that grass because it's technically on somebody else's land. Ground back there on a 150 looked a different color for some reason. Oh, it does the belts automatically. Okay. Cool. Pretty happy with that auto load. It's a universal auto load. Seems to work pretty well. So we got a bale around the corner here. And I don't like getting out in the field, but we're pretty much going to have to for this one. Okay, so that's all the bales that will auto-load. The rest is me stacking. So let me throw all the belts on. Yeah, it'll only hold 4. Then we can manually stack more on there. So it looks like I need to reposition. There's one way over there. And I should probably move the truck. And we missed some with the planter down here. Already got some weeds popping up, it looks like. Something I'll have to keep an eye on. I do have that old sprayer I picked up. We can maybe spray some herbicide. Of course, I could just take 5 bales over and then I'd be able to back into the barn, so maybe I'll do that. I can manually put one on the tail end of the trailer. I'm going to get kind of close to those tracks, so let's just make sure there's not a train coming. That could get to be a little more exciting than I want to have right now. Run over these little trees. They're pretty small. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick this guy right up here. It's weird, I had it in reverse, it was going forward. Alright, let's take these over, stick them in the barn. Got another load. The thing that's kind of cool about this truck is you can actually fold the mirrors in if you don't want the super wide towing mirrors. I just noticed that the other day when I accidentally had the truck selected and was trying to lower the ramps. The other trailer used X to unfold the ramps. Yeah, cool. Fold the mirrors in for a little more clearance. Alrighty, nobody coming? Oops. Got a little wide there. Sometimes it's easier to use the cruise control just to make it smoother when you're driving with the keyboard. We want those axles up probably about there. We can get our Get our lines started, get them cut back in. Goal is to go pretty much right up the middle of the ramp. Oh, flubbed it up a little bit. We got it. We'll take the straps off. Just ease back in. There's just enough room. Alright, good deal. I'm gonna go get more hay. I think that'll be it for this video. It's gone on long enough. Thanks as always for watching. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.